Hi, my name is Debbie Sweeney from Gen Z Talent Academy, and today I'm going to talk about the real true cost of sending your children to university. So, whether you pay for it or your children pay for it, there is a cost attached to it. So, there are really three different types or three different reasons why people go to university. One is because they have found something that they're truly great at, they're really passionate about it, and they want to take it further. Which is great. Tick in the box, send them to university, follow your dream. Then you've got the second category of people who are academic learners, and they are very, very good in that kind of environment. It's just their preferred style of learning, and they need a university degree to fulfill a specific career direction or go in a particular direction. So it may be law, it may be medical, whatever it might be, but the degree that they're doing is definitely going to be relevant for their career or transferable into a career that they go to in the future. So sending them to university, tick in the box. Then we've got the third category of people that feel the need to go to university because of either peer pressure or society's expectations, or because they just want to go and have a really great time because their friends are going. So my kind of question is as a parent, you want your child to be happy and you want them to be successful as they do too. However, the people that sit in this third category is kind of really quite questionable as to, or you might want to challenge their reason for going to university, because there is a high cost to going to university if you're just going to have a great time. So if you're in the UK, the average cost of 3 years, most likely without all the extra boarding, food, partying, you're looking at £27,000. And if you're in the USA, you're looking at a minimum of 48,000 to 148,000 as a bare minimum. And I know that some universities are charging almost £250,000 in the US for people to go and do their degrees if you want to go to a really first class top university. So it's really not a cheap decision. It's a really important decision. And I would say to those that are really in that third category, where they really just want to go and have fun and really are not sure which direction they want to take, is really just kind of put the brakes on and say to yourself, what is best for me right now? What's best for my parents? I really don't know what I want to do, and I really just want to have some fun. And if that's how you're feeling, just think of that if you do go to university, that there is a huge cost financially to you or your parents of making that decision. And, is it really going to truly give you what you want? Because if you do go down that route with no intention or doing a degree that won't really go towards any of your career choices moving forward, you've kind of really wasted 3 years of your life. In the States, it's 4 years of your life just having a good time. And I don't know about you, but for 27,000, that buys me a lot of Prosecco. It buys me a lot of holidays, and it gives me I can do a huge amount of fun things for £27,000. I can go and even go and have a gap year. I could do some meaningful work. I could even try saving the planet, and I can go out and get some work experience and privately do some training that will help me move forward, which might then be sales or gig work, because I still don't know which direction I want to take. Or if I prove that I'm really good in that, I might want to stay doing that, because that is also an opportunity to earn really good money if you're willing to put the graft in and you've been trained correctly to do so. So really just have a think about that, because when you're 18, sometimes you really don't know which direction you want to take. It's not always a given, and I don't want you to feel, and society should never make you feel pressured to make that decision. And I've been doing interviews and podcasts with a range of people who've made completely different decisions. Some gone to uni, some delayed going to uni, some not going to uni and setting up their gig work. And they're all happy, and they're all successful, and they've all decided to do things a little bit differently. But for me, I would think about how could I utilize that money if I'm sitting in that third box, really not sure, want to go and have some fun. How could I utilize that money more effectively? And that might be I do some private training So I provide sales and gig work training for Gen Zs, which are particularly between the ages 16 and 28. And I focus my training particularly at that generation and provide it in a format that is very engaging and relatable to them. But all the top flight training that I provide to all my corporate clients, it's the same training, it's just delivered in a different way. And I skill them up so they can then take control of their life to either set up their own gig, their own business, or move into a sales career, and get them ready to move into a sales career. So they go for a job, they've got the skills, or they're already in a sales career and therefore they actually just want to develop new skills, enhance them, and be supported by a community. But for £27,000, basically you're going to save them £27,000. And from that money that you've saved, you can invest in, say, a private training course, specifically the two topics I've mentioned. You will then have the money to set up some gig work and have a great time in the process. Now, if you're in America and it's going to cost you $148,000, it's like, this is not a decision. It's like, you're not going to uni to have a good time for $148,000. There is so much more that I could do with that money to give you a better life, to fast track your success. And guess what? I get to retire in Naples, Florida, so much quicker. So my message to everyone out there is, don't feel pressured to make any form of decision. If it doesn't feel right, the chances are it's not right. You're not always expected to know which direction you want to go. If you know which direction you want to go and you're passionate about it and you've got your career path, uni is a huge tick in the box. Get out there, do it, get the skills and get the career that you want. But if you're sitting in that other third box, really all I ask is really think about it. Think about it for yourself, think about it for your parents, think about your future, and just think that if you actually had that money in your hand, you could skill yourself up so much quicker, so much better in such a shorter space of time. Have money left over to do other things, which might be set up your own gig work or to have some fun, or a combination of both. But just truly think about it. You only live once and it's your life. And all I want you to do is be happy and to be successful and really make sure that you use your money wisely. So I hope that has been insightful to you, just to give you some indication of what the choices are out there for you. So if you're interested in the services that we provide, then check out Gen Z Talent Academy, see what we provide, but take control of your future. And the more you learn, the more that you can earn. But do it the way you want to do it and the way that you learn best. Okay, so whatever direction you take, I wish you all the best. And I look forward to seeing those that sit in the third category sometime soon. And I look forward to helping you on your journey to success in your sales or gig work.